The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will be a return from deep in the end zone.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check 37, check 37.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Coming to you. Coming to you. Watch 98.
Here's Herbert. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On first down, Justin Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Long day. That's going to be a long day. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
On first and 10, Herbert. Flushed out right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Double time. 3 down, 3 down. 19 light. 5, Mike 35.
Here's Herbert.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
31.
Hello. I'm the lady.
31's the mic. I hope you got
Hey, 57, 57.
They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stewart. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
Attack!
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
31's the mic.
On 2nd down now, it's Stewart. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And this is caught right along the sideline. Good job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Now Stewart on 1st down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play fake. Mahomes. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once it threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Here we go. Sack. Cowboy 80. Defense. Let's go, defense. And who we got? Mike 4. He got my team. Come my team. Mike 4. Mike 4. Go.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mike 4. All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Mike 4. Mike 4. Get your swarm on. Mike.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he takes it down to 40 with a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Chef. Rush in. Rush in. Go, Rig. Go. Check 31. Check 31.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Mike 4. Double dog. That's the way. Mike 4.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
Tie that left. You got 3 down. 18, right here. Watch 10. Watch twist.
Now it's Herbert. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Ready up. Watch twist. Hogan 19. Mike 4. You gonna get this, boy? Back in 60. You think you gonna get this? Mike 4. What we got? Mike 4.
Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Watch the screen. Mike 4. Get in the way. Get in the weight room.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
198.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. See me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
198. Watch 98. 98.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
36.
Buffalo 18.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
I want that. Give me that.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for the offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go play action. Now Mahomes gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 50. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the
the 16. Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
So you got 31's the mic.
Check pass,
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top.
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's complete. It's Sims. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On second down, it's Stewart. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Let's go, buddy.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
On 1st down, it's Stewart. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
7 yards, the pickup there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
198, watch 98, 98's the mic. No chance. 198, watch 98, 98's the mic.
Know your job. Panther 11, Panther 11.
It's the mic.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. There goes.
Here's Herbert. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
Let's go.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
60 Maverick.
98's the mic.
We own them. We own them.
What?
Herbert on 3rd down now.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
He'll get this off to Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Watch 81. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
19 Lion.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
198, watch 98, 98's the mic. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Come 19. Come 19.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Defense all day, all day.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Rip left, rip left.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
160. Bound to lose one. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Ricker.
19 tight. 19 tight.
198. Watch 98.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
198.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Play that Johnny D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Yeah.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Here we go. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Watch 98. 98.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Watch 98. 98.
Now it's Herbert. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Richards. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger.
Watch the rook.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98.
Herbert now. Flush to his right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
60 Maverick.
3 down.
Watch 25. Mike 30.
They'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, whatever the 4-minute offense is you just try to...
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Yellow. There's no line. Easy. Attack.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes over the middle, complete. That's Hill. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
He's checking prep.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man here, Sims complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Go get him.
They'll run on first down.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old Garland drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Attack!
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Stop your whining. Hey, alert 3.
They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Hey, switch gears.
Easy.
Mike through the mic. Mike right through. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll try and grind some clock. It's Stewart. Finds a seam inside the 40.
111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Running right, a handoff to Stewart. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 52.
They'll try the right side with Stewart. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. Butker's kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Charger drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing, Herbert. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. When it comes down to the last play, we're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was.
So for Kansas City, they improved to 5 and 3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to